Hi all, thanks for watching. This is the 101 video of my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. And we're working on the main quest, Poverty, Chastity, and Obedience. So we're just going to get back in the game and get started on that one. Alright, so let me just pull up my journal here. Now we do have this Thick as Thieves. I haven't actually finished that one. I need to go to ooze it. But that's one that I can take care of later for the miller. And this is the one here that we're working on, Poverty, Chastity, and Obedience. And right now I need to talk to a fellow who's trying to get into the monastery to, I guess, take his place. And we want to enter the monastery as a novice. So we're just going to get going on that one. And it looks like he's actually here at the inn where we are, so we shouldn't have to go too far. So let's just head down and see if we can't find this fellow. Fresco Master. No, that's not who we need. Oh, the tailor.
I could do with something to eat.
Can't talk to him though. Alright, Tavern Brawler.
Just as you ordered.
What? Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in?
I could probably take him in a fight, but that's not what I'm here for.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble.
Then get lost.
Okay. Guardian
You've had enough.
Manfred.
You think? Well,
and Carl.
watch this. What?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel. So instead, I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
I would give you your weight in gold, if I had any. But Manfred there, my guardian angel and caretaker, has all the coin, and he never takes so much as a single step away from me. If you help me get rid of him...
He's been listening to us the entire time.
So what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here's a sleepy old goat. We can talk once he dozes off. Please, get rid of him for me, any way you can. Good luck to you.
Alright, so we just have to get rid of Manfred here.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it.
Here you are.
But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, why not have a little game?
Good luck to you.
Some dice, excellent. I'll use my lucky set here.
There. Satisfied?
One ale, please.
Now this one here, it has a symbol on it, and it usually doesn't help me out a lot. So maybe I can improve my dice set. A miraculous plain die. No, maybe I'll keep it.
My pleasure.
One
Why oh why did I ever agree to this?
only got
I'll
2
lose my
hands.
shirt again.
Cheers!
Okay, I'll take that one,
Here.
and let's roll again.
Here we are.
Take
I'll
another
bring it
one
right
and
away.
roll again.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Alright, we'll have to go with that. 500. 700.
That'll do me.
Excellent roll. 2,000.
Ale as usual.
I think I'll stick with that.
He can't fool your way forever. That's it. We'll see.
Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
Pour me one.
This'll be the one.
Only got 2 hands. Coming right up.
Should I? Shouldn't
Nice.
I? No,
Should be able
I
to
daren't.
get it this one.
Satisfied?
Right there. Excellent.
Cheers!
That's the
Kurva.
game.
Why the hell did I even start playing? I've had enough.
You said you wouldn't drink today.
Silence! I'm going to sleep. Here's a few coins. Have fun.
I'll have a beer.
Tomorrow, we're going to the monastery. Is that clear?
Couldn't
Pour
you
me
give
an
me
ale.
more? This isn't even enough for a toothless whore.
It's enough for beer. Good night.
Alright, we got rid of the manservant.
Pull me an ale.
I'm gonna crush someone's skull. I just don't know whose yet. Any volunteers?
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad,
Right,
I'm fond of
right.
fair maidens, but I got
There.
too fond of one, and
Satisfied?
let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the lord of your fief.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in
As you
compensation,
wish.
along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed. What the hell would I
Yeah,
do?
give
I
me a
don't know
minute.
how to work. I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's
One
pouch,
beer.
I'd be gone faster than lightning, and no one would ever see me again.
Ale for
I'll
me.
be right back with
That's
that.
all then.
Yeah. Give me a minute.
Okay. So he'll give up the monastery and let me go in his place if I can steal the guardian's purse. So he said he was going up to bed, so we'll just head up here.
Here you are.
Well, to lie down. Alright. that him?
Here.
Yeah, that looks like him. Okay. F. Okay, so let's see what he has. Monastery entry writ. Okay. There's his purse. Doesn't look like he has a cloak. Okay, no cloak there either. All right, I think we have everything that we need. So let's go back down and talk to Carl.
Here.
One ale over here, please.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse.
Pour me one.
You can do as you like with the writ.
Pour
Here you
me
are.
one.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Take care now.
Excellent. Okay. Enter the monastery. Go with the writ. Okay. So it looks like we have everything we need in order to get into the monastery. Now, I did take some time and sell off everything that was really in my chest here. Although there was a few pieces of armor that I think were a bit better than mine, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I kept certain pieces here, like the House of Zol. He has a few armor pieces here. Yeah, Zol. And then, of course, I have my Warhorse set that I showed you how to get in one of my earlier videos. The shirt from Stephanie, which gives you better charisma. And then a few items that were actually marked as stolen. Yes, they still say steal. So I didn't sell those off. Oh, and there's my penitent's robe. See. Just want to check these armor pieces against mine. Okay, they're pretty much the same. And, okay, that's not as good either. Just wanted to double check, I wasn't sure. Right. So I guess that's okay for now. And let's go talk to Carl.
Pour me one.
Okay, so that's everything from him. Alright, so now that's left, I guess, is to actually go to the monastery. This is probably going to be a long quest, this part, because I have to infiltrate the church. So maybe I'll do something on the side quick. I wanted to actually go up here, but that's going to be a long ride. Okay, maybe I'll see how Matthias or Johank is doing, and then I'll turn in my writ here. Okay, there's Johanka. See if Matthias is in here. No, he's gone.
God be with you, Henry.
How's it going here?
Good. Actually, better than before. Matthias is here with me. I go to St. Martin's Church often, and Father Fabian is strict with me, but he explains many things to me about God and faith, and he tests me to see if I understand correctly. Then he always leaves me alone to pray and do penance.
And what about the Virgin Mary? Does she still visit you?
No, not anymore. Not since the trial. Whatever anyone says, she did appear to me before. Just between the two of us. I think I did what she wanted of me anyway. Perhaps I was too hasty and committed the sin of pride and got confused about some things. But even so, after all, Matthias recovered, and that must mean something.
I also think you spoke well, and you were right about some things, and I believe Our Lady did appear to you.
Thank you. Let's talk no more about it. Only Our Lady herself knows what her intentions were, and that's how it should be. In church, I always prayed to her for forgiveness. I hope she hears my prayers.
And how is Matthias doing now?
Good, I think. He's getting his strength back. How we're doing isn't for your ears, Henry.
There's one thing I'm curious about. What did the Inquisitor say after we left?
He spoke about God and the Blessed Virgin, but I'm not supposed to tell anyone. I probably shouldn't say anything, but I think, in the end, even the bishop believed that Our Lady really did appear to me.
What, the Inquisitor? But...
Shh! I never said a word, all right?
Ah, yeah, sure, I understand.
Now, I need to rest a while.
What will you do now?
I have to stay in Sasau for some time, on account of Father Fabian. But the abbot wants me to leave the monastery as soon as possible. And then... I wish I knew. I'll have to talk to Matthias about it, but I don't want to trouble him with it now, after he came so close to dying. Take care.
Okay, so that was a nice tidy ending to her part of the story. Although I would like to find Matthias here. I know once I go into the church, it's going to be probably a fairly long process finding the fellow pious that I have to find. And Sir Radzig wants him alive.
Yeah.
So I have to figure out how to find him and make sure that he lives. But I guess I'll figure that out as we get to that point. Let me just have a quick look around for Matthias. Is that Matthias? No, just a townsman.
A tankard here.
We'll just kind of have a quick ride around and have a look for him. I know he's dressed in kind of like a brown-green. I think he'd be somewhere up here in this area if he's not at the church. This isn't too far. No, he's got shorter hair. Let's see. Wonder what the blacksmith has to say to me, if anything.
My respects to you. Take
Okay.
care.
Just wanted to see if there was any mention of the counterfeiters.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you? Take care.
No. Nothing about their involvement. Sure, I'll probably just run into him.
Yeah.
We'll have one more quick look, and then I guess we'll head over to the monastery. I'd like to see what he says, seeing as Johanka mentioned what they have to do. Just kind of going back over my own route, so let's see. No one extra down here? No.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's never happened before. What did I hit? Oh, that.
Yeah.
I heard you and Pavel of Colleen gave a donation to Sasau. It's a pity you didn't think of us. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Brother Nicodemus, I'd like to thank you for the wonderful testimony you gave.
You're the one who deserves thanks, Henry. I feared the worst, and for all my prayers, I never even dared hope for such an outcome. I could hardly believe it at first. I was very fearful for Johanka. It didn't look good at all for her, facing such accusations. And you did an excellent job, Henry. It's largely due to you that everything turned out as it did. Thanks for defending her, Henry. There's few people who could have done it so well. Recently, I found an interesting volume in the monastery library and made a copy from it in secret. It's just a few lines, but maybe you'll find it useful.
Thanks.
Brew recipe. Ah, excellent. Okay. Were her visions real?
Do you still think the Virgin Mary's visitations were real?
Yes, I think they were. Even if she didn't interpret the message quite correctly, we were certainly witness to something extraordinary.
Okay, nice.
I just can't.
Quarryman.
You saved me. You've no idea what you've done for me. Oh, God, thank you.
I didn't do that much.
You did more than anyone else here. I'm sorry, I've got no money to repay you, but I can tell you a secret. How workers like me keep up back-breaking labour day after day.
Oh, a new perk. Excellent.
Oh, it's you.
I have the bandages.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then. Goodbye.
Adela.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits. May they burn in hell.
Oh, I must look kind of beat up.
How are things going here?
Quite well. It's a lot of work. But I have a feeling I'm doing something useful. Johanka and Brother Nicodemus showed me what to do, and I already know a thing or two.
Sounds good.
I have a roof over my head, enough to eat, and they even pay me a bit. It's really quite fine.
I'm glad to hear it. And you've had no trouble from anyone?
No, everyone has been kind. It's sweet of you to care, Henry. God be with you.
Okay.
Aha, it's you.
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then I heard it was all down to you. Thank you. If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. There's nothing much happens here without my knowledge. Thomas is my name. Good luck, then.
So he offers info, but he gives no info. All right, so that was just a bit of a follow-up for the quest we did with Johanka there.
Goodbye.
A Woman's Lot, the second part. Okay, well, we didn't find Matthias, but we can, I guess, take care of this. Okay, the only way to get to Pius is to become a novice. So we're all set here. Yes. Okay, Porter. Brother Porter.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Okay, yes.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. See you later.
Put away all your worldly goods and chattels. Put on the monk's habit. Okay, so let's go store our goods. And then we'll put on that monk's habit.
Ah! Watch what you're doing!
Yeah!
So I guess we'll store all our stuff. I don't think it would take it away from you, but I'm not sure. I don't think it would take everything from you. But okay, I'll just keep my stuff. Hopefully it doesn't take my stuff away. Like, I mean, permanently. So I'll put my gear in that chest.
Yeah.
At least that way it's separate from my regular chest, I guess. Well, hopefully I just made the right choice. Okay. Sleep or sit. Okay. Actually, let's look at our books first. Try and get any perks we can. Might as well see whatever we can do to improve our character. If we're gonna have to get rid of this gear. Okay, excellent. It's almost night anyways. So this way we can... Oh, I can't save it at this location. Okay, excellent. We've got another perk. Yes, that's it. Okay, lock picking. Okay, I'll go with this one. 6 cents. And let's see, stat. Vitality. Dispel hunger with anything. Suffer from eating poison or spoil food. Neither will you have any positive effect from it. Does not apply to alcohol. Okay. I think I'll take Sprinter. Although I can't run as far without tiring, I can get there faster. Which you really only have to run as far as your horse. So if you can get there a lot quicker than somebody that's chasing you, you should run out of breath. Okay, I'm just going to rest and save it, and then we'll actually go into the monastery in the next video. Seeing as we've been accepted, we just have to turn everything in to that chest.
Yeah.
And I'd kind of like to figure out before doing that if I should take off my gear. So I'm just going to actually look that up in order to find out if I should store my gear or not. Alright, so here we are. And like I said, I'm going to save the video at this point, as I'd really like to just double check whether or not your gear, if you're actually kind of getting rid of your gear at that point. I don't think that's the case, but it's always good to just double check, seeing as I don't want to have to go back over my steps and reload an older game. So we'll just save it at this point. Since we've done everything, we're all set to go into the church, and we'll figure out who Pius is in the next video. Alright, so I'll just sleep till the morning, and then we'll head over to the church. Now the bell at the church goes off around 6 a.m., so we'll find out if the porter's up at that time. This way too, we'll have a full day in game in order to kind of get as much done as we can. I'm not going to look over how to do the quest really. Well, I'll try not to, and just figure out whether or not to put my items in the chest at the church, or if I take them off beforehand. Now, if there are any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, as always, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.